Superman or Batman?
Batman.
All right, so you got a dark side.
What is up, Shaniacs? How you doing today? I have a very special guest on the show today. Wait for this. Hold on to your pants. The one, the only, the Pallet and Scrap Man. Welcome to the ShaneManTV channel, buddy.
Good stuff, bro. I'm excited.
We have the sun behind us, as you can tell here. No, we're actually in Denny's.
Wow. Sunburn.
Sunburn. So I have got some questions for you, sir.
And we have not talked about these questions at all, so.
No, he has no idea. Yep.
Back in 1997, what were you doing?
According to the authorities, yeah.
What's your social security number, sir?
Yeah, right. What is your earliest scrapping memory?
Yeah, it was 1 year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
That was your first time scrapping?
First time, well, not pallets, but actual scrap metal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a year ago.
Wasn't it, like, do you remember what it was, or what made you go, I can make money on this? What was?
It was because I was watching scrapping channels on YouTube.
Okay.
And I saw them do that, and I was driving after dropping my son off at school. I saw a barbecue. And I'm like, you know what? I think I can take that. So
yeah, I
grabbed the barbecue. I put it in the back of my truck very awkwardly, and I think I even hurt myself a little bit. And I drove it to the scrapyard because I think I was watching Scrap Vulture at the time.
Okay.
And who else was I watching? It was another channel that I watched. Oh, it was Taco Stacks.
Oh yeah.
So I was watching Taco Stacks, and he was pushing stuff off at the scrapyard. And so I'm like, so when I drove up, I didn't know that you drove up onto the scale.
Okay.
I didn't know any of that stuff.
Right.
Because I just hadn't been into it that much.
Sure.
The only thing I'd ever done was scrapping pallets. And I
okay.
only scrapped pallets back in my dark days of, yeah. So, yeah, it was a barbecue.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Cool. What is the best thing you've ever found? And, garbage picking, dumpster diving, that you've been like, holy cow.
Diamond rings.
Really? Was that recently, or is that?
No, it was probably about 30 videos ago in my.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And I didn't think that they were real, and then went and got them looked at, and they were real.
Wow! Holy cow! Wow. Yeah. For me, I've never seen that video. I will have to look it up. But
yeah.
For me, was your railroad sign that you pulled out of that dumpster, man. I was like, because your first comment was you're going to see what the scrap metal value would be.
Totally was. Yeah, I had no idea what it was.
I was like, do not scrap those, Paul. Whatever you do not scrap those.
Yeah. I think you were the first one, and then there was the myriad of ones, and then someone locally that was watching my channel says, "I will buy them today."
Wow.
I said, "Really?" Yeah. So.
Yeah. It was a nice find.
I sold them pretty cheap, $50.
Oh wow.
But
did you make money on it?
$50 profit on zero.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, we no need to be greedy.
It's an
right?
infinite profit. I
try to figure out the rate of return.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that you started with the pallets, you're doing scrap metal. If you had to choose, if God said you could only do one or the other, would it be scrap metal or pallets?
Scraps.
Scrap metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My first love, that has most of my heart is garbage picking.
Yeah.
I just love that. For one, it's serene.
It is.
I just love going through stuff, and because it's 100% legal here in the United States.
Yeah.
Because the Greenwood versus California Supreme Court case that the police were trying to see, they were trying to make sure that it's legal, that they can take people's trash and go through it.
Right.
And they won the case, but that also meant that anybody can go through trash that's been disturbed. Yeah, we are. We're doing an interview right now.
Here,
come
here.
Yep.
Oh.
She is our awesome waitress.
Hello.
What's your name?
Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hi.
Welcome. Cool. You'll be on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
All right.
ShaneManTV.com.
She really was awesome.
She was. She very much was. Yeah. Yeah, we had pancakes before this. Paul had. What'd you have?
I had the spicy skillet.
Spicy skillet. He's
Spicy.
a spicy guy.
Yeah, spicy.
Okay, so tell me about there's copper, there's aluminum, but you're a steel man. So I say, why are you a steel
Love
man?
it. It's simple.
Simple.
Yeah, it is simple. I can take it right from wherever it is, and take it right to the shred pile.
Nice.
And I don't have to take it apart. I don't have to spend extra time, because to me, how I'm wired, and a lot of people are different. A lot of people really like taking stuff apart.
Yeah.
You know, working with their hands, and it's more crafty. You know.
Right, right.
That's not my gig.
Yeah.
I would much rather go make 5 more videos than to spend the extra time to micro scrap something.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good advice. Good advice. So you're over 4,000 subs now. What's your number, you think?
I'm about a nickel away from 5,000 subs.
Really, almost
Yeah.
5,000 subs.
Yeah.
Wow, less than a year.
Yeah, and I've never asked for one of them.
Yep, that's true.
And so it's like I don't know. It's just like God provides. Just like it just dumps this on me.
Right,
you know?
right.
So. Yeah.
So what do you think?
But wait a minute, you got a lot of subs now too.
Yeah, I'm almost to 1,800, but yeah.
So you're like almost double what you need to be monetized.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're gonna be getting monetized.
I hope so. God willing.
All right.
Right. So I was going to ask you, what do you think? What do you think's the attraction to your channel? What do you? Don't know.
I don't know.
Neither do I. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think all of us like that digging through discarded stuff and looking for something good.
Yeah.
You know, digging through the stuff and finding that little gem.
That little gem.
You know?
Yeah.
And I can always get spiritual about it. You know, that God's always digging through stuff just to find us.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
But I think it's in us. You know, that we, we're always searching.
Searching for something. Yeah. What I like about your channel is when you go to it. I would like lift the lid and look in and go, nope, and you're like, nah, there's something in there. I got this feeling, and he just starts digging and pretty soon he pulls out this trophy, and you're like, really?
There's a laptop.
Yeah.
There's a tablet. There's some rings.
Some diamond rings.
Yeah. I like them X-ray eyes. That'd be cool.
So what?
I like them X-ray eyes.
Oh yeah.
See right through a bag.
Yeah. Just look at each dumpster. Go, oh, there's a toaster. Okay.
Superman.
Okay, here's a good one. If you are the Bob Ross of trash, as you've been called.
Yeah. Was it you that did it? Someone.
I think it's brilliant, though. I like it. If you are the Bob Ross of trash, how would you describe Scrap Kingdom?
He would be the curbside commandant. Yes. He would be the Field Marshal Marty.
There you go. Field Marshal Marty.
Yes, that's how I would do it.
That's awesome. Shoot.
No, he is he's like the most hardworking scrapper out there.
Oh yeah.
And he's brilliant with his tactics.
He is.
That's why I view him like actually as a ranking member, a person that ranks. In the war on scrapping.
Oh my gosh, yeah. His last video he was talking about how he had this cocktail for this truck full of stuff. It was this cocktail to go to this one yard where he's going to get paid more, but then the prices changed at the last minute. And,
and he does. He has in his wheelhouse, in his deck of cards, he has 15 different scrap yards.
Yeah.
That he will juggle.
And just travel long distances, But hey, more power to him. Last question: If somebody came to you that was a scrapper, doesn't matter the age, but they were going to start their YouTube channel, what's like the single piece of advice you would give them for starting a YouTube channel?
Be authentic. Yeah.
Like Mexican food?
Well, I don't know. For someone to be just honest and being themselves, and not to be a character.
Yeah.
And not to think that someone is going to like if I behave in this manner.
Right.
If you remove all of that and just like you, when you're just being you, it's really engaging. And I'm like, if you being you is engaging, if I'm just going to be me, I think that will be engaging.
Yeah.
And if you're going to start a channel, not only do that, but like I was talking earlier about having good thumbnails and descriptions, describe what is in your video,
right.
and having the title, description, and thumbnails, get those dialed in. And like with your title, let's say it's about dumpster diving. Go in and Google dumpster diving and see what other words pop up in your Google search. Use that as your title.
Yeah.
And and if you get a look at my title, they're all pretty similar.
Yeah. So once you find something that works, stick with it.
Yeah. And because we have to get into the mind of a computer. How does Google work? How does YouTube, how does their algorithm work? And it works. Type the stuff into Google and see what pops up.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that's all my questions.
Well, I got a question for you, sir.
Oh, okay. Tables are turned.
Superman or Batman?
Batman.
All right, so you got a dark side. Okay.
I've got a Batman collection in my office. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was pretty quick. You didn't have to think about it.
There's two characters I really like, and it's Batman and it's Iron Man. They're
All
both
right.
billionaires, and they're both, they don't have superpowers. They're just kick ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. All right. Good stuff, man.
Hey man, thanks for taking the time for the interview.
Love you, bro.
Love you too. We're gonna go out and do some cherry picking, some dumpster diving, and have a good time. So
Good
that'll
deal.
be a separate video. But all right,
Do it.
catch y'all later. Peace out, everybody. Bye.